Hey guys, Jude here. Today is Thursday, and I didn't go to work today because I had I don't know if it was a fever, but it felt like one, and it was just my throat burns, and so I didn't go. Took a nap, mostly went away. The throat thing's still there, that'll always be there. I did some stuff with the hard drives. Jesus Christ. Okay. This drive here, videos, is NTFS, so the macOS can't do anything with it. This was the drive that I stored all my finished videos on, just fully exported videos. Now that I got this thing, I can take this drive, which was the drive that was in my computer, my old computer. I put basically everything on here was meant to go onto that external SSD, but now that I have it, I can actually do that. And so I emptied it, and then on here, Archive D is where I put my stuff from my old computers, basically my user directory files, so just documents, photos, and then I put those onto the backup drive in here. So this is stuff that's here because I need new hard drive. I need to get a new hard drive to replace Archive C, which has my PS5 video clips on it and other things from cameras. These are old computers that are just going to be on the backup drive from now, and Archive D is going to become, oh god, well, right now it's got stuff for Archive B on it because I need to get a new drive for Archive B, but it's going to become this, where it's just my video storage, my final video storage. So I finally copied all that stuff over, which means I can take this drive here, this 1 terabyte, and I can erase it. Yay, now I have a 1 terabyte drive for something. This is the smoothie I made, and I put ice cream in it. So it still had yogurt in it, and milk, so it's like milkshake, but it's anyway. The amount of time it took for the 8 terabyte drive to fill up, I was thinking not get any more 8 terabyte drives and just go straight to 16 terabytes or something. The whole thing that spurred this on was I want to use my laptop as a laptop. Part of why I got that 4 terabyte SSD is because I would be tethered to those drive bays and I wouldn't be able to edit, on the go without having to transfer things onto a hard drive, external hard drive, which is super low capacity and also slow. I could still do that. I could still edit with the thing now. I actually put a month or two worth of vlog footage on there, 600 gigabytes. But that thing is also full because I have the old vlog on there, and that amounts to 2 terabytes. And then there's a 1.7 terabytes of finished old vlog project files. Not even project files, but just the projects, the raw footage itself on Archive B, which the raw footage for all that is basically just my camera footage, stuff from my phone or my old cameras, or even this camera for the very last of the old vlogs. I don't need to keep all that there. That is just redundant data, which is good to have redundant storage. That's something that I don't have at all, is redundant storage. I guess that's what I was going to use the 4 terabytes for after I replace them, is that will just be whatever I deem most necessary to not want to lose, I'll put on there. But I guess I had this idea for a while, is I could go through all of those folders, take the video file, create a text document saying the name of the file, and then just delete the video file. If I ever needed to open those project files, or if I ever wanted to know what footage is from that day or whatever, that's what was good about having everything in those organized folders, because I'd know, okay, what happened on this day, or what other footage from that vlog didn't go in. If I ever needed to know that, which I don't ever need to know that, but if I ever did, I could go into there and I would see it. And that makes me think, okay, I like having a drive that just is all my footage for a camera or a phone, my phone camera. I have a drive called Archive A that has all my phone pictures and videos on it, and you just go into one folder and there's everything laid out, unorganized, organized by name, but basically unorganized, which is fine. It's a bit annoying, but that's the thing, is if I wanted to go what footage from a specific vlog, I have to click on those drive, wait for it to load because it's a lot of shit in one folder, and then scroll through it, which is why I liked having the stuff in those vlogs, so the vlog folders, because it's all organized. So I was thinking, should I delete the videos out of the vlog folders or delete them off of the Archive A drive? Definitely the vlog folders, because that's on Archive B, and that's a lot of fucking storage for no reason. The reason I can't just delete the vlog folders and just ignore it, because it doesn't matter, because I already have the footage there, is because they have sometimes I would download a meme or images for a specific video, and I would just put them in that folder, and that's how I would organize it. So if I ever needed to open up an older vlog project file, I could just point to that folder, and that would have all the footage and everything in it. But I guess if I was replacing the video files with text files, I could just, in the text file, say, this is the location of this video. Because the phone I have, the iPhone XR I've been using since 2019, and I've taken enough video and photos on it that it actually, the number rolled back. The limit for that is 9,999. And so I rolled it back to 0. which means I couldn't put stuff into the same folder that it already was in. I had to make a new folder. So you go into Archive A, iPhone XR, and there's a folder called 1 and 2. The problem I'm having now thinking of doing that is like, that's like my only redundant storage right now is that. I think, okay, what I'll do, I'll get an 8 terabyte drive to replace Archive B. Archive B is like my main archive drive. Not even archive. These are drives that are currently in use. They're just called that. But Archive B is the drive that I not edit off of, but the idea is I edit off of my SSD, and whatever stuff is on there, once I'm done with that video, it just goes onto Archive B. So all of the Let's Plays are on there, all the vlogs are on there, all the random update videos and all the other stuff is on there, which is why it fills up fast, because it's a lot of footage that is on there. I should do that with all the footage, I think. I think that'll solve my problem that I had, which was like, okay, this is filling up so fast. I think what I should do is, instead of having duplicate footage in all those Archive B files, I should just have text documents, replace all the footage, and then just say where that, like have the exact file name and then just say where that is. I think that makes the most sense. I don't even need to do text documents. I could just make a shortcut to that file. It might not be readable on other operating systems though, because this solution I have with the external drive bays is not, it's not gonna be good, like a permanent solution, because unless I want to get bigger and bigger hard drives, I'd have to buy more and more of those. So I was thinking like I should just bite the bullet and spend it's a lot of fucking money. I was looking into buying a server, and it's a lot of money for no reason at all. All it is like aluminum in a backplane, and it's like $800 fucking dollars. But I don't know, I was looking for one that was just storage, and it was just gonna make a file server where basically all it is you just, on a Mac or PC, you just go, you press network, and then it's just the drives there. That's all it is. It's not anything special, no media server, no anything like that. But it's so fucking annoying to find tutorials for that on YouTube. Probably shouldn't look on YouTube for tutorials for that. I should just look on the internet, like Reddit or whatever bullshit. I wanted one that I could, like, was essentially future-proof. Like, it just came with, like, 20 drive bays. That's all I need. And I was thinking, use my old computer for it. Take the components out of that and put it in there. I was thinking, like, I don't need, like, a huge graphics card for that. I'm not encoding anything. It wouldn't even need video out ever. It would just, the thing is about all of this is I had an epiphany recently where, like, I could burn all those hard drives, quit YouTube, sell all of my YouTube shit, the camera and that PC, maybe keep the laptop. It's nice to have, but I don't necessarily need it. And just have my TV, my PS5, and that's it. Hell, don't even need the PS5. The TV has YouTube on it. I could just sit here and watch YouTube. Sell everything else, even the couch. Just have a mattress, a TV with YouTube. That's all I need, technically, because that's all I ever fucking do. Like, I would save so much more money if I just didn't have any of this shit and I didn't buy any of it. I'd have like $20,000 right now. If this was my job, which I want it to be, I would like for this to be my job, but it's not currently, which makes buying things like that NAS and all that stuff like that much harder. Oh, that'd be nice to have. It would solve a lot of these problems, but right now, those problems aren't big enough. Anyway, I never said what I think the next purchase will be. It's gonna be headphones, a pair of headphones. These things, my dad got me, they're Bluetooth. You know, they sound okay. They have noise cancellation, which hurts my ears because of the pressure change, but that's fine. It's got an aux cable port, so you put that in there. The battery doesn't last too long. I don't use this like all the time, so it's like, it's not really noticeable until it starts going battery low, like while I'm listening to something. And what I'm listening to is like, you know, quiet or like middle volume, and then that plays and it's fucking loud as fuck, and it mutes the audio of what I'm listening to, which is kind of annoying. And then also if you change the volume of something, when you put it to 0 or maximum, it beeps, and it beeps at maximum no matter what you do. So I'll be turning the volume up on something because it's really quiet and I want to hear it, and so my ears are trained to listen to something loud, and it goes boop, like, just fucking annoying. Also, they're deteriorating, which is like, you know, I've had these for like 6 or 7 years. My dad got them for me and my sister a pair. I think it's time for a new one. And also, these, I've had these since like 2018, 2017, maybe even 2016. It has a good sounding mic on Xbox, if you're using it on Xbox, maybe on PC as well. Not on PlayStation, because anything you plug into PlayStation, the microphone gets compressed to shit and it sounds like ass. Not compressed like a compressor, but like just compressed like bit compressed, and it's fucking horrible. I hate it. They should fucking fix that. No matter what mic you get, studio mic, you could plug it into a DAC or like a, you know, thing, and it just wouldn't sound good. It sucks dick. I hate that on PlayStation. But anyway, I think these were like $20, $30 or something. They actually sound pretty good. I like treble. This has a lot of it. Obviously not a lot of bass. Well, it can do good bass when it's plugged into the Xbox, because it came with this thing. which has a button to add more bass, and that's pretty cool. So they actually sound good, but only when plugged into an Xbox controller. Anyway, the headphones I'm getting are going to be wireless, like through 2.4 gigahertz wireless, and Bluetooth. They'll replace both of those headphones, and they'll hopefully sound better. They'll definitely sound better for games, because that's what they're for. And you can simultaneously, this is something that I've wanted for so long, but I didn't think any company actually made this. I'm sure there's other headphones that do it too, but you can simultaneously connect through Bluetooth and wireless, and I think they have an aux connection on them as well. Someone on Reddit said that they figured out how to plug in through aux and, Bluetooth or wireless at the same time. I don't know if they tried all three, that'd be mad, but these couldn't do that. If you plugged in the aux cable, it just turned off the Bluetooth. But that would be great. That is something on the list of things, on the scale of things that I would like to purchase and buy. That is one that I would actually use for things. The SSD I'll use, and but it's something like the RAM for the MacBook. I'll never probably notice the difference because I barely use that thing. So it's that purchase seems kind of stupid. Maybe shouldn't have bought that. But also that was $20, so I didn't really care that much. The headphones are something I'll actually use. Probably a lot. I have something on the TV. I'm watching something on the TV, and I'm just cleaning the place or something, over here. And I always thought I would rather be wearing headphones right now so I can get the sound just pumped into my head while I can walk around and do stuff, because it was kind of distracting trying to listen to a thing and then also doing stuff and making noise, but then it was the audio was coming from this one direction the single time, so every time it was kind of, I don't know, it was weirdly annoying, but I just had to deal with it. But those would fix that, and then I would also be able to Bluetooth into my computer while also on the PlayStation or whatever. Not to mention they would make playing Siege better, because I would actually be able to hear in more than two directions, which of course stereo headphones can emulate more directions than just the left and right, through however the fuck they do it, because I've been able to hear things in 360 degrees even though I only have two things. But those I'm pretty sure have some special driver that is 8 dimensions or whatever, or it's just spatial audio or something, I don't know. But these are the headphones I recommended Xavier to get, because I was a year or two ago, I was looking to get new headphones because mine were shit, but I would just never bought them because it was towards the tail end of my buying spree of things, and I was just never got them because I thought oh, get all this stuff from my YouTube first, and it's I spent $8,000 and I have no idea what I bought. Whatever, it's fine. Anyway, I've been recording for way too fucking long. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.